We are now welcoming on stage our 18th project of the day, which is called Universe in Our Head by Sofia GRUDNITCKAIA. In her project, Sonia reflects on the concepts of consciousness and awareness of our human existence. The floor is yours, Sonia.
Hello, my name is Sonia, and today I'm going to be talking about the consciousness and our brain. So that's the brain art there. I hope it's all familiar. And to this project, I'm not going to be even going into chemical, biological sides of the brain. It's vast, it's amazing. But shortly, what is the brain for me? It's a miraculous machine. It's the basis of thought, memory, action, everything. All the essential things that humans do. However, there's a side in our head which is beyond any physical matter, any material understanding. And that's our consciousness. I heard that phrase a couple of times. I'm conscious, therefore I'm me. Sounds logical, but are you really? Okay, do this for me for a second. Close your eyes, concentrate on your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You're probably not aware of blood falling down your vessels, of hairs growing on your body, probably you're blinking with your eyelids closed. Oh, you lost the breathing. That's the true statement. I'm not conscious, I'm not me, but therefore I am human. We humans seemingly cannot understand and fully process what we are doing at the moment, but think about the potential that humans can achieve by simply understanding what we're doing in the moment. But there come the numbers. Here. In this project, I did not just compare mind to universe just like that, for fun. No. I thought about the similarities and numbers that those two represent. We live on our planet, the Earth, which is approximately 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of 60, whatever, of the universe. And that's what we can be conscious of. That number is really small. Just pathetically small. Devastating. Then there is the Milky Way galaxy, which is the consciousness that people get on the rarest occasions. Savant syndrome, whatever. This number is still not even remotely close to 1%. And then comes that 99.99999%, the rest of the universe. The consciousness. Seemingly what we will never be conscious of. But again, what if? Many scientists across the centuries have developed rehab programs. Bahirita with the famous stroke recovery. Rehabbing deaf, blind people. What if there was a device that could have connected all those rehabs to train the muscles, the organs, the neurons, to combine the understanding in processing of all the things we're doing. Now my last point. Why did I go so global? Why did I compare the universe and the brain? I don't know. When I was doing this project, I was brainstorming, analyzing, and that's just the sending point for me. I'm trying to find a concept of some sort of artificial intelligence. Because artificial intelligence, 2 words, artificial and intelligence. Our intelligence is a massive combination of experience, knowledge, and consciousness. So what if, artificially, we could improve it by simply starting from ourselves? I could work on that. Thank you.
Sonia, thank you for being here with us. Is this the first time that you take part in the contest?
Yeah, this is my first time taking part in this contest, and I'm super excited to come back.
Okay. To come back next time. So you're already planning to develop the project that you talked about today, or a different one?
Yes, I will most likely develop the project because, as I said, I would like to develop some concept about the technology which will help make people more conscious and aware of themselves.
Yeah. How did this project come about?
I was always interested in neuroscience and the brain, and it was just like fascinating me all the time. I was thinking, what can this machine do, like more? And then when I was thinking about it a lot, and I found out about this non-material part of our mind, which is the consciousness. And I started comparing it to the universe because, we don't know a lot about universe. And we don't understand a lot about our consciousness. So that's, I think, how it developed, more or less. Yeah.
How did you go about finding out more, so developing your ideas?
Mm-hmm. I read a lot. I read a lot of books, of articles, of science fiction even sometimes, because it helps develop an idea, a genuine image of whatever. I was reading a lot, and many of my science teachers were cooperating with me and helping me reach my goals and find the most information that I could. Yeah.
You picked a really, really interesting topic, and that's so broad in terms of like you can touch philosophy, ethics, biology, everything. What's your favorite part of all that?
My favorite part, I'm in between biology and psychology.
Okay.
Because, of course, it's really psychological, because humans don't really think about, oh, what am I doing? If you're walking in the street, you're drinking coffee. You're not thinking about your hair growing or your nails cracking or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, psychology, philosophy.
Okay, and do you? What's more important for you is like to be able to develop your brain like the way it is, or like what's your take on transhumanism, for example, or?
My main goal, I think, now is to, first of all, develop not only my brain. Humanity needs to evolve further, because, as one wise man once said, if we're not evolving, we're going back.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to evolve eventually, and to speed up that process, I think that technology is going to help.
Okay.
I think so,
yeah. Where does your passion for science in general come from? What do you say?
From my childhood, I would say. I loved doing experiments, with like explosions. First it was chemistry, then I started buying models of brain, models of different body organs, and then I started eventually reading. And my aunt was actually a professor at a university in my town, and she opened science doors for me by like telling me stuff and educating me.
You study the brain quite closely for that project, and in general, do you know any fun fact that you think nobody knows about the brain?
Fun facts. I mean, off the top of my head, I don't really.
What surprised you the most, maybe? You were talking about the percentage of what we use, for example, or.
Okay, so the percentage of what we use is biologically in our brain is. People say that it's around 20%, but I think it's even less. And one of the facts that I most like about the brain is that in only the brain, there's more than there's a few trillion neurons. And the fact that no one has really captured neurons, because it's like like a speedy thing, really speedy thing. It's just fascinating because if you think about it, it's just like a net of little tiny sparks in our brain. Yeah, so that's really interesting.
Okay. Then thank you for coming. We really appreciate, and let's we hope that you're coming back next year
Yeah, I
with
will.
more development on that project.
I definitely will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.